בוקר טוב, רפי. Up to Mishlei, פרק ב', פסוק ו' וז', ובעזרת השם ח' וט'. All right, in pasuk Zayin, it says, יצפון לישרים תושייה, מגן להולכי תום, הולכי תום. So מה כתוב? מחילה. In pasuk Vam, it says, כי אדוני ייתן חוכמה, מפיו דעת ותבונה. Everything is okay.
צריך קצת לצחוק.
יש גמרא במסכת מגילה, it says, יגעת ומצאת תאמין. יגעת ומצאת תאמין. לא יגעת ומצאת אל תאמין. If somebody says, I toiled and I found the answer for the Gemara, for the questions. I had a question, I toiled and I got an answer. But he says I got the answer because I toiled. I mean, look. If somebody says, listen, I tried and I didn't find an answer, don't believe that he tried. Now, so once again, yagata umatzata, if you toiled and you worked hard, ta'amin, that, Afi, מה תאמין? שהוא מצא? לא מה פתאום.
זה נכון.
יש לו תשובה, יש לו את ה...
לא מה פתאום.
תאמין שהוא יגע.
מה?
כי אתה כרגע לא במצב של יגיעה. זה הבעיה.
או שהוא עבד קשה.
So once again, יגעת ומצאת, if somebody says, I toiled, and I got the answer, תאמין, שהוא יגע. Believe him that he toiled.
Okay.
If somebody says, לא יגעתי, ומצאתי, אל תאמין.
אל תאמין שמה?
תגיד לי אתה.
שהוא לא יגע, והוא אמר לך לא יגעתי.
הוא אומר לך שאני מצאתי בלי יגיעה.
אל תאמין שהוא מצא.
שהוא מצא.
שהוא מצא. אז הולך על המצא.
יפה מאוד. אומר רבי ישראל, in any event, so אם יגעת, if you toiled and you found an answer, תאמין. יפה. בא הגאון מווילנה. The Gaon Mivina has a question. The Gemara says, if somebody toiled and he found an answer, or forget about found, we're not talking about searching in the books. I tried to break my head on your boom. I got the answer, right? So the Gaon asks, why it says, umatzata, and you found. It should have said, Rafi, yagata vehivanta, Tami. What the Gemara says, if somebody toiled and found, then ani ma'amin shehu yaga, ani ma'amin shehu yevin. Why did the Gemara uses the language of mitziah, he found?
Because it's hidden.
המלאך לימד אותו.
When he toiled, the Havana of this was hidden. It wasn't there. He couldn't have it.
He couldn't have it because he didn't learn.
We're going with the first one. When
I'm talking the person Yaga, not 2 minutes, 2 hours. At the end, he understood the Gemara.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was very hard for him.
Yeah.
Right? And then after what happens, he got it.
He got it.
So why did he got it? Because he toiled.
Yeah.
So after you toiled, what happened to you? You understood the Gemara.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't toiled,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get the answer.
Yeah.
So why you got the answer? Because
toiled.
So because you toiled, you got the answer.
Uh-huh.
So because I toiled, I found.
Because the malach,
Understood.
Rabbi, the malach,
Understood?
the malach told him the Torah in the stomach.
Whatever you
for
were
40 days.
looking was hidden from you. It wasn't there because you didn't have it.
A
Now that
malach,
you yagata, you found it, so it's like
Found.
It's like Hagar
It's
with the earth.
מלשון מציאה. מציאה means אבדה.
Aveda.
יש לך מצווה השבת אבדה.
Right.
כשאתה אומר מצאתי, it means you lost.
Right. If you wouldn't have found it,
lost means you had it
You had it
before.
before.
The malach told you Torah in the stomach. That's why you know the Torah.
הבנת את השאלה? יפה.
Not quite.
Again.
Lost
Why
means
the-
you had it
why
before.
the גמרא? שמעתי כבר 3 פעמים לעין
כן, כן, זה-
יגעת ומצאת. So the Gaon had a question, why Hazal they use the lashon of metziah? It shouldn't be yagata, vehivanta. Why you understood? Yagata. Why the Gemara says, is using a language of metziah. Metziah means I had it and I lost and I found. To find something, it means I had it once and I lost it and now I found it. So why it says found? Omer Gaon. We're going back to the time when a baby is by his mother's womb. Malach, Muhammad ben Benidam, melamed oto kol haTorah kula. The baby is malach, and it teaches him the whole Torah kula.
So what do we know?
Can I finish? So, ma kore, so the baby gets the whole Torah by his mother's womb, correct?
Yes.
Before he comes out, בא מלאך סוטו על פיו וקיבל איזה מכה בפה. מה זה? It's the button that deletes everything. זה הפשט, right? שכח את כל התורה, he forgot the whole Torah. What's up with you?
I just want to understand what's the purpose of teaching us and then taking it away.
So now go ahead and work.
Find it.
You got it? הבנת? It means באמת, you have no excuse. I cannot learn because it's hard for me. It's not true. It's in your DNA. Just go ahead and find, and go ahead, search, you'll find it, but it's there. הבנת מה צריך לעשות בשעה של בבוקר? So let's continue, Rabbi Yosef. So the answer is, it's there. And once it's there, you have no excuse. I don't know. You just have to go ahead, work. You're going to find. And the Gemara is using a language of find because you had it, you lost it, and now go ahead and search. Once you're going to search, you're going to find what you lost. So far, we good?
Yeah. Rabbi, I also, that's why when somebody toils and he gets it, he's more happy because when you lost something and found it, you're more happy than, no, is it? יש בזה משהו?
Maybe, I don't know. כן, מה השאלה? אוקיי, אמרנו, נמשיך. רבו ישי, אז כתוב, כי השם ייתן חוכמה, מפיו דעת ותבונה. הקדוש ברוך הוא, יש פה הבטחה, it's a promise. השם ייתן. Hashem is going to give. And he's going to give you da'at. He's going to give you knowledge. He's going to give you wisdom. He's going to give it to you. Hashem yitin. But the promise that Hashem is going to fulfill is only when he sees you're working on it. If you're not going to work, you're not getting anything. So if you work and search and search and work, at the end, you're going to find. Do you know what's the message we get from here? If you only want, and you're going to do it, you're going to get it.
You really want it?
Sorry?
You really want to do it?
If you really want,
Right.
you're going to find. Wait. If you really want,
You
so,
don't do,
so it means that you're not
you're
real.
gonna want it.
No. So it means that you're not real.
Yeah, you don't really want it.
I want to be rich. I want to be so rich.
You're
I
not
want
doing it.
to have so much money. I want. What are you willing to do?
Pray.
You know how many people they want, but they do nothing? The whole world.
Majority.
Billions. I want. Stop any person right now outside. What do you want? Money. What do you do? Good. So, זאת אומרת, that saying I want, it comes with toil. To say I want and do nothing, it means that you don't want. Because to want, you gotta put a lot of effort for the want. Are we getting it? So Yosef, he had a dream. He had a dream. And because he knew that the dream is true, he never let himself down, ever.
Is that toil?
What did he do to get there?
What?
That's the
Sorry?
What did he do to become the second to the king, right?
No. I went before that, when he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Ask what he did till he got to 17. That's the key.
What was his, what did he want in order to get to, what did he want?
If Yosef got a dream that he saw he become a king, it means, Rafi, Shuraya Keben Nevuah. Do you know what it takes for a person to be Navi? Okay. So he passed everything to reach to the peak of the mountain to be Navi. He got his dream, which was Nevuah. And from that second, no matter what happens to me in my life, I will never give up. And do you know what this means? That how is it possible that I'm supposed to be a king? I am thrown to the pit. Right there, he was already supposed to give up. He sees snakes. He saw snakes. They were there. When the brothers threw Yosef, it wasn't an empty board, an empty pit. I am a Hashem. You, if you sit down or you're laying down in your bed and there's a mosquito in the room, what do? You cover yourself with a blanket, right? But you know he's still there. So you're not gonna go to sleep till he's out of there. Either you're gonna kill him or somehow you'll make sure he's not gonna bother you. But why can't you just sleep and relax? Because you can't. There is a little mosquito. If there is a little rat going in your bedroom, what would you do?
leave the house.
Lock my wife in the room.
Yeah. But your friend did that, right? It's your friend? Okay.
I like that one.
Okay, we'll continue. Accompany being in a bowl, in a pit, and over there, my own brothers hate me, and my own brothers want to kill me. And wait, I thought the dream that my brothers were going to bow down to me. How come my slaves are throwing me to the pit? Something is awful there.
My slaves are going.
When his dream, he was a king, and all his brothers are bowed down to him. So he's the king, and they are his slaves. How come the slaves throwing me to the pit? Right then, already was supposed to give up about everything. Guess what? Did he cry?
No.
What do you say? Based on what you're saying, he didn't cry.
הוא התחנן עליהם.
No, بلاش تحنن. بكى.
Yeah, he cried.
بكى على كل أح بأح. He was
He cried.
begging for
It
his
says he
life.
cried.
זה לא מה שאתה למדת. הבנתי, במחוז מקץ זה כתוב, yes.
מקץ, yeah.
Before when they thrown to the pit, כתוב, השתחווה לכל אח ואח. He begged each brother, was bowed down, please, don't do this to me. בהתחננו אלינו ולא שמענו, מה קורה לכם? בהתחננו. He begged for his life. And then what happened? I'm not going to go why. I'm just saying a fact. He cried. He begged for his life. Nobody cared. So they took him and threw him to the pit. Right then, he should already give up. Right then, already, he should give up. When we sit in a place and you know that you're being bound from the people, nobody wants you, nobody cares about you, what do you feel? An outsider. You live. You get up and you live. Right? That's how people will do. I don't belong here. I'm living. A kid in class, if he sees his friends are bullying him, he goes, cries, after a couple of months, yes, gets up and switches to school, right? Why? He doesn't belong there. Yosef got just bullied from his brother and got thrown to the pit. What happens now? He should give up right then. Somehow he doesn't. He keeps going down to Mitzrayim after they sold him. He's in a house. He's a slave. Just think, you live in Africa. Mitzrayim, the Egyptians, they were not what you see today, the Egyptians today. אם זה המצרים? לא, זה סתום בעולם. I'm not talking about power. I'm talking about the culture, the type of people. עוד קטן, זה small. תראו מה שכתוב on page 33. אברהם אומר לשרה אמנו, when they had to go down to מצרים, it says here, ב-33, רש"י דיבור המתחיל אישה יפה מראה את. תקרא אריאל.
איפה זה פסוק?
אני ברש"י. left column, third line.
יפת מראה.
ועכשיו אנו באים בין אנשים שחורים ומכוערים אחיהם של כושים ולא...
stop. אברהם אומר להצהרה, listen, now that we're going to מצרים, I gotta be very worried. Why? הוא אומר, ימים רבים אני יודע, I know for a long time that you're a beautiful woman, that I know. So why you worry now? Why in Haran, Abraham wasn't worried? Why when he came to Eretz Canaan, he wasn't worried? Why when he goes to Mitzrayim, he's worried? Abraham, when Hashem told Abraham, leave your country, he didn't leave straight to Eretz Canaan. He was going from place to place till Hashem tells him, stop, that's the country. Right? Correct?
Yes.
So when he came to Eretz Canaan, did he tell his wife, wow, I see that you're beautiful? Did he say that? No. So why when they go down to Mitzrayim? Omer Rashi, עכשיו אנו באים, now that we come, בין אנשים שחורים, we go to among black, ומכוערים, and ugly, אחיהם של כושים, the brothers of Cush. מה הכוונה? Ham had 4 children. מי הם? כוש, מצרים, פוט וכנען. מצרים, right? זה אח של כוש. And כוש, זה היה שחור, it was black. אבל הוא אומר לך פה רש"י, adds another word. אלו מכוערים. Take it, I don't want to sound so racist or something. Take a Adam was white. Throw me in, into those countries in Africa, all these tribes over there, how they live. Zazea, right? Yosef lived among such a people. How would you feel after 1 week?
How do you feel?
Yeah. Somebody, he got a ticket, and he got suspended, and his license was suspended. So the law is, if you drive, you get arrested. And he was arrested, this guy, and he was there for overnight. Hazit, I thought of Coney Island. It came down to the booking and over there.
It was a weekend. Probably was a weekend.
Central
and we could
booking.
Get him out.
It wasn't working. It wasn't working. It was זה בלילה.
שלא נדע.
עכשיו קרה לנו.
לא, לך זכית לזה?
זכיתי.
אני גם זכיתי, רבי. They don't let you pay the ticket and you go home. No. Here's $50 what I owe. No.
הקצר המייסה, the guy tells me, he was there. He said, listen, okay, אולי כזה חכם, הנה לי איזה טיקט, הנה לפגית, whatever, לא משנה. He tells me, I'm there, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, good luck.
In front of everybody.
There's one bathroom shared. It's one bathroom shared.
הוא אומר לך, תקשיב טוב, I come, I have to go to the bathroom. No, I couldn't. 40 people in the room. I'm not doing anything. Okay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Okay. I'll wait till maybe soon they're going to take me out. It's already 12 in the morning, 12 to 1. Let's do it. You know that till the morning, he's not going. He's going to stay. And in the morning, they're going to take him to the judge. Maybe I couldn't hold it anymore, and I did. Although in the beginning, it took me 3 hours to wait to hold myself. After 3 hours, I made fine. מגיע שעה 6 בבוקר, you have to go again. אומר לי, second time, I didn't even hesitate. זה כאילו, אומר לי, אני הרגשתי how I'm losing, in his words, צלם אלוקים. That's his words. אומר לי, when I came, I still had the sense that I'm a human. I didn't want to go to the bathroom in front of people there. That's in the beginning of the night. Towards the end of the night, what happened? אמר לי, הרגשתי, אני איבדתי צלם אלוקים. I lost my צלם. I wasn't embarrassed to do it. 6 hours, not even.
איך יוסף שרד?
זה לא have to, זה לאבד אני בן אדם, ואתה יכול, אתה כמו בהמה, כאילו, you don't care, הוא בהמה, אני בהמה, we together, who cares? איבד, אומר לי, מתחילת הלילה עד סוף הלילה. אומר לי, זה מפחיד. אומר לי, I felt what is to lose צלם אלוקים, in cell, in the jail. And I'm telling you, רבותיי, אדם שנמצא עם שחורים מכוערים, and he's a slave in such a place. נגמר, הוא נמחק. And Yosef, a year and a house, שהוא עבד לאנשים כאלו, and by the way, let's don't lose focus. Why Mr. Potiphar brought Yosef? הוא אומר להשיב לעשות איתו עבירה, that's it. Yosef was a handsome boy, he took him for that purpose, that's it. הקדוש ברוך הוא נתן את האפשרות הזאת, אבל that was his mission. So, אתם מבינים באיזה, in what place he lived with Yosef, in a zoo. A zoo is better. A zoo is a better place than Mitzrayim. And after all, what happened? He is there, and after 1 year, he got accused of, abuse, sexual abuse over there. I caught him and then dump him in a bowl again. We are going nuts. He's there for 12 years. 10 years, within the 10 years, he's there. And one day he sees the Sarah Mashkim and Sarah Ofin, and he tells them, Madua penechem zo'afim hayom. He sees 2 people there in jail, and he tells them, why today are you guys so down? Now, Otzar, forget in jail. I need to shela. I can tell you about myself. When I'm depressed, down, whatever it is, and let's say I'm in a shul, or I'm in a restaurant, or I'm in a place, my mind is only about myself. Do you think I have time to ask, how are you? How's your life? I'm in my own problem. If I have my own problem, where do I have time even to pay attention to other people to begin with? ויוסף אומר, מדוע פניכם זועפים היום? Meaning yesterday,
was fine.
You were fine. So he's keeping track with everyone in the cell. Hello?
Wow.
He wasn't a therapist over there. But אומר, מדוע פניכם זועפים היום? רבותיי, I don't get excited when I hear Yosef, he's second to the king. באמת, I don't get excited. It doesn't do anything to me. Because being a second to the king, what exactly is going to teach me in life? Klum. But you know where Yosef, in my mind, is a giant. Those moments. Madua penechem zo'afim hayom. He has all the reasons to be depressed, not to pay attention to anybody, to complain. My life is miserable. And yet, he is so focused. He is so focused not only about himself, he's focused about others, and he keeps track at each and every one. Abotai, when it says, Madua penechem zo'afim hayom, Kol Sefrei Musar, it's in that line. Akol Gamano. Kol HaMusar, Chovat HaLevavot, Sha'ar HaBitachon, Mesillat Yesharim, you name all the books in the world. It's in that line. Madua penechem zo'afim hayom. That tells you who is Yosef. Is it kohot? Is it kohot abotai? Listen, that line to me, it means that's Yosef. What if I want to picture who is Yosef, I wouldn't draw a picture when he's at a king Mitzrayim and he's 80 years, he's the king. That would be my picture. If you're gonna ask someone, write, draw me a picture, a profile of Yosef. If you're gonna write down, or if you're gonna draw a picture of Yosef being a king in Mitzrayim, Habibi, you have no idea who's Yosef to begin with. Yosef being a king, that's already after. So that's the end of his life. The minute Yosef became a king, that's it. From then till he is after, that's the end of the story. You know where is the main story?
17 to 30.
That's it.
23 years.
That's it. And if you want to know where is the real Yosef, 10 years in jail. And you can still be focused and tell the person next to you why you're depressed. Habibi.
This is after 10 years. Wow.
He didn't lose his Tselem Elokim. He ibbed it.
10 years.
When I read about Yosef, wow. Let's take it down to our life. 1 second. We all have problems, which is great. We all have thoughts. We all have our moments. We all have our moments when you're down, you're not in the mood, and you're a little moody. It's okay. When you feel down and when you're moody, try to pause for 1 second and see if you can even think about somebody else. זה לא מעניין אותך בכלל. It doesn't even cross your mind to think about somebody else.
It's hard to do it.
Huh?
It's hard to do it. Even if you want to do it, it's hard.
It's not. Forget about how to do it. Even
it's not even
think,
coming.
זה לא שם
It's
בכלל.
not a thought in your brain.
It's almost impossible. And you're in jail for 10 years. I once saw a woman that her husband was in jail. Got accused for something. It was their thing already for 7 years already. Can you picture a mother, not a person, a mother or a wife, the husband is in jail, and she is at home raising the kids. Just try to picture that face. The most sad face I ever saw in my life.
Yeah.
They accused him for something, which most probably lo haya velo nivra. But I'm not going to go into details now. That's the story. So, with the kids. זה מה שאני ראיתי. זה פנים נפולות. ערב פסח. Where is the father? ליל הסדר. Already 7 years they don't see the father. פסח. איזה סדר. Even if you go to my sister-in-law, my brother, my parents, זה כלום. Picture him in jail.
Worse.
Where's my kids? They turned me to a criminal. And after all, there's case, the whole yes and no. Yosef knows 100%. I didn't do anything with this G. Klum lo asiti. The opposite. She turned everything against me, and I was so nice when she took my shoe. When she held the jacket, he didn't fight with her. Ramban, because he works there. When she held his jacket, when she grabbed him by his jacket, he let his hand out. He let her holding the jacket, and he ran away. Why? Now she has evidence against you. I know, but that's not the right thing to do. אז אני גם כן ילד טוב, I'm a good kid. אני כאילו ריבונו של עולם, I did whatever you want. That's the thank you that I'm getting, that's the appreciation, that's the how you're praising me. ככה, that's the outcome. How come all these years, Yosef, and pitome, in one day, they tell him, Habibi, you have to come to the king. They give him a haircut, in a minute, they put him in a new dress, ישר לפרעה. אדם יכול להשתגע. Sh'al Adam, ask a person that is in jail for 2 years. The day he's leaving the jail, you know what he feels? אתה לא יכול לדבר איתו, זה פשוט.
Different world.
הוא לא יכול. היה מישהו, I think בפילדלפיה, he was, I think, in his 20s, in his 30s, and he murdered. And he was there, I think, in jail. I think he got 50 years, משהו כזה in jail.
50.
משהו כזה. I לא כמה סיפורים שם. 50 years after, or 6 years after, he came out when he was, I think, close to 80.
Wow.
Probably
Wow.
died, right?
No. That's a high.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a high. He did not see Philadelphia streets for 60 years.
Right.
We would say it's a different country.
Yeah.
Haverim, when he went to jail, it was a payphone.
Yeah.
Now there's no payphones. When he went to jail, he never saw, it was no computers. הוא פתאום, זה כאילו, הוא היה ב-different planet,
Whole country.
והוא נחת לפה,
There's no cell phones.
הוא פשוט, הוא לא מבין, יש לך credit cards, and his time was no credit cards, and his time was no cell phone, and his time was no computers, a different streets, הוא לא מזהה, הוא כמעט doesn't recognize. It was a little village, little houses. This is buildings 40, 50 floors high. הוא לא מכיר את המקום הזה. Take it from that second, you'll be the president of America. Come, let's run a country. יכול להיות כזה דבר, is it possible? לא שייך. התורה אומרת, וירוצו מן הבור, and Pharaoh tells him, I heard that you פותר חלומות. בלעדיי אלוקים יענה את שלום פה. God, חביבי, איפה אתה בכלל? What are you talking about? מפה תלמדו. When we started the class today, I want. Do you know what it means? The price of I want. You know how heavy is the price? As parents, we pay tuition our kids. Wow, we want him to go to college. We want him to work. And yeah, fine. Yes, first one, I want to go to college. I want to be a doctor. Fine. You want to be a doctor. Do you know what it means? I want to be a doctor. It means your life is going to change. You're not going to have a regular life. You're going to have to study for 4 to 7 years. You're going to have to do practice. You're going to have to test.
No going
And
out.
if you fail 3 times after 4 years, whatever it is, you're out. You know that. That's the system. When we say I want, you know what does it mean? There's going to be parties that you would like to go, but you can't because you have tests. You're going to have nights. You're going to have to skip. You're going to have hours of stress that you're going to have to go through tests, but you have to go through. After 7 years, you're going to ask yourself, that's what I wanted? The hell, they're getting them. Get out of here. You know how many people drop in middle? Do you know how many people? I said, in the beginning they drop. After 3, 6, 7, 8 months, they drop already. Why? לא ידעתי. Habibi, when you say I want to be a doctor, you got to see the whole video the next 7 years, and even after you become a doctor. Now, once you start to be a doctor and you deal with patients,
24 hours.
Habibi, dealing with patients, Habibi, your family time is no longer exist.
But for forever, you know.
Yeah, and this is forever. And this is forever. And if Chas Shalom once you messed up, then they go and they sue you. Alach alecha. After 2 times, no insurance is going to cover you. Go move to a different country and start all over. There's doctors who got sued 3 times. Insurance told them goodbye. They had to leave New York to move to Florida. I know. No insurance wants to cover them. You messed up 3 times. Wait. So you paid thousands of dollars to be a doctor.
He
thousands.
toiled all this time.
הכל, 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 עד תתו תוח חלאס, הלך הכל. Would you keep being a doctor? Most people, if not all people, they drop this thing. Let me work on Amazon, online, עזוב אותך. That's it, done. So what happened to I want to be a doctor? You see? We don't want. We want easy life to have money. You see money, that's it. For when you say I want, that means that word I want, it is a heavy, heavy price. And if you know what it means, the price, and you go all the way, then I can say that you're serious. Yosef Ayalo Halom, he had a dream. And his dream was, I want to be, I want to be a king. Fine. Start your journey.
That was Yosef's dream, was to become a king. Like, besides obviously
Yes. Yeah. To be a king, you don't want to just become a king and that's it. You're going to throw, you're going to break, you're going to shake you in and out, you'll go throw up and down. And let's see if you're going to want to be a king. Yosef, yeah, Melech. Nobody ever passed more than Yosef. Moshe Rabbeinu 40 years, David 40 years, Ushmonim 80 years. When it says, Ani, Yosef, I'm the same one from when I was a kid. He tells his brothers. You wanted, there's a price for that. But עד הסוף. התורה אומרת, בפסוק ו', כי השם ייתן. השם ייתן חוכמה. You know to who? מי שרוצה. רק אם אתה רוצה.
זה כוח הרצון.
כתוב השם ייתן חוכמה. But you know who? יגעת. יגעת ומצאת. מי שמוכן, if you are willing to put the effort and hard work, no way Hashem is not going to give it to you. But you know where we're up to? We're still stuck with I want and download to actions. אני רוצה. מה אתה עושה? מה אתה עושה? אני רוצה ילדים. מה אתה עושה? Yeah, I have no time to spend time with them. But I really want to raise a good family and I really want to spend time with my son and I really, but הוא לא עושה כלום. הוא לא עושה כלום. But he has good dreams here. But where does it comes to action? To real life? You don't see it. אומר שלמה אומר, תקשיב טוב. When I was a kid and God asked me, what do I want? I could have asked for everything. And I said, I want Chokhmah. I gave up kavod. I gave up money. I gave up everything. I wanted Chokhmah. When I said I want, he gave up the entire life. And it was real. So Hashem gave him Chokhmah. We have to understand that when it says here, Hashem iten Chokhmah, Hashem noten if you come and ask. But what do we do? Okay. You run outside. So what do you show? Who are you fooling? And you say every day, please give me. מה אתה עושה חיי התפילה? ובלילה, עייפים. busy and tired. So אתה לא יכול להגיד אני רוצה. You don't want. It's a nice thing to think about. Want, you gotta put your blood into it. But one thing you have to know, Hashem is a maftiah, הבטחה. אתה רוצה לדעת תורה? אתה רוצה לדעת? Okay, show me. If you're gonna show him, he's gonna give. שבת שלום.
נושא הקדוש ברוך הוא לכל שאלה לפי חלבה לעת כמו שנאמר. עונה חמש מעש פה, הביל תורה